Let me tell you why the Leatherman Arc is actually better than the Leatherman MUT. And let's jump into this. Now, the Leatherman MUT is a fantastic tool that I really like. I'm really glad that I have it in my collection. And one of the things that I love about it is that it is unapologetically a specific genre multi-tool. So this is definitely for the firearms industry. You've got this adapter on the side where you can put your gun cleaning rod and your cleaning heads right there. You can screw that into the side. And then when you undo this, it's actually this hole right here on the side of the pliers. Now, some people will get their Leatherman Super Tool, maybe 300 or another tool back, and some of those have those holes as well. What's happened is Leatherman has just swapped you out with a plier head that has that capability. So when we look at the outside of the Leatherman MUT, again, it has some options that are just, you won't find on any other Leatherman tool, I don't believe. So it has things like the bronze scraper, it has the pin punch. This is the 1/8 inch pin punch. So it has a couple things like that. Even when we look at some of the bits right here, they are very long bits, and some of them are specifically more for what you would use on your firearms. And then it has the cutter on the end and some other firearm specific multi-tools. It does have some more general purpose tools like the saw and the combo blade knife, but a lot of these are geared specifically for, you know, someone in the military or, again, someone interested in firearms. So how can we take a $200 tool from Leatherman or a $210 tool, I believe if you have the EOD version, and add it to the Leatherman Arc? Well, the Leatherman Arc already at $230 or so is a pretty expensive tool. One of the things I do like about the Leatherman Arc is that it does have this hammer end, and that is something that would have been made this more of a specific tool with this hammerhead right here, but now the Arc and the Free series have that built right into it, whereas in the Wave and the Surge did not. So that's one cool feature already of the Arc. I do also like that it has this Magna Cut blade that makes it more special. And then one of the huge things is we now have an outside bit driver, which will make all the difference in this video. We do have a can opener as well. And then we have the long saw on this side. We've got the file and the scissors as the two large tools there. We've got a micro driver. We've got the awl, and we've got the large screwdriver with the bottle cap lifter as well. And the wire stripper on the bottom of the awl. So let's go ahead, turn this around, talk about the bit driver. And I've got some more tools that transform this into essentially a better Leatherman MUT in some cases. Now, one of the first things I want to mention is that you can actually buy this tool right here off of Leatherman's website. And this right here is the bit adapter, so the 1/4 inch to the Leatherman bit adapter, but you can get it in this model right here where it is actually a front sight adjuster for your AR. And then you can use your Leatherman bits in it as well. So it serves a double purpose tool. So that's pretty cool. And this right here comes in around $30 or so. So keep that in mind. But if you already have an adapter, you don't want another longer one, you just want a small option, then trust me, I've got the bases covered for you. And what I found is that Fix-It Sticks makes one of these, but the more appreciated one, or the one that gets better reviews, is actually, I believe it's Wheeler makes it, and this comes in around $11 on Cabela's website. So I had this shipped to the store. It was a very painless, hassle-free, just went ahead and picked it up, and it is a 1/4 inch bit right there where you can adjust your front sight. So that's pretty cool. Now, one of the other options that I ran across is an option all of you will hate. I found a flashlight for this kit. Now, I've done some of those on the community post where you vote if you think a flashlight should be on a multi-tool, and a lot of you say overwhelmingly, absolutely not. Well, this is a little different because what you can use this is as a bore light to see if you've cleaned your tool good enough in low light environments. One of the things I like about this is it is brighter than your normal keychain light. So it does seem to have a lot of light right there. A lot of times you've only got about a lumen or so. And I'm not sure how many lumens this is, but it is fairly bright. And anyway, I was playing with it a little bit. My kid said, get that away from me. It's blinding me. So it definitely does have some light, and I definitely try not to shine in their eyes. All right, so this does come in at $20. This is, again, from Fix It Sticks, so you can go to their website. I will try to leave links below. This comes in at the $20 mark. Now, one of the other cool things that I found was actually adapters. And those may not sound that exciting, but they actually are. I found these 8x32 thread adapters. And what that means is now you can turn your Leatherman Arc and use the C4 punch in it. And especially even now you have this hammer face, that's pretty cool. But anyway, so what you can do is, this again is from AliExpress. If I didn't already mention that, this comes in around the $20 or so for this and a couple screwdrivers. But what this is from Fix It Sticks. It's an 8x32. And this is the male portion that threads into the female portion, which is, this is the Leatherman C4 punch. But if you're not interested in the C4 punch, so this comes in with the other part of it around the $11 mark. So it comes in somewhere around there, $10.50. This on Leatherman's website is $7, the C4 punch, so you can get that. So let's go ahead and put this to the side. But what you can also get is replacement parts for your Leatherman MUT. And we can just take this off, the 1/8 inch tap or 1/8 inch punch right here, thread this on this right here, and then there you go. You've got a tap that you can, or a punch rather, that you can use with your Leatherman Arc. Now, Fix It Sticks does sell a whole set of small taps that come to about here from what it looks like on the picture for $25. So you can buy one that you can thread on here from Leatherman at $7, or you can buy a set of 4 or so for $25. So depending on what you need, I guess that's how you make that determination. But that is something cool that you can do. And if you do already have a Leatherman MUT laying around, as I do, then you can switch and swap if you so desire. So let's go ahead and use this for one of the other tools we've talked about previously, and that is the carbon scraper. So in the past, the bronze carbon scraper from Fix It Sticks did not fit extremely well in here, but now with this right here, it does fit. It does fit a whole lot better. So I am happy about that, and that seems to make it a lot more stable, and that seems to make it a lot better to use. So the bronze scraper again comes in around that $11 mark. So keep that in mind. Again, $10.50. And that can replace this scraper right here on your Leatherman MUT. So again, there's all kinds of options. So I really like this adapter set, and pretty cool. Now, the other part of the adapter set is right here. So we talked about the male part. This is the female threaded part. And then you can go ahead and put the ends that you would normally put into your cleaning rod. And then I'm not sure why you'd want to do this, but you can do this if you want to shorten cleaning something smaller, I suppose. And then you can put it in here, or of course you can fit some cleaning rod segments with these two adapters into your bit holder, which is pretty cool as well. So a whole bunch of options, really just opens up the field, and pretty cool that you're able to do that. Now, these are two options that I've mentioned previously, but I think both of these, again, are still valuable additions to your kit. So this would be your brush right here, where you can clean different parts, And that right there is fairly self-explanatory. Again, you can thread this into the end of one of these parts if you so desire, or you can just fit it into the bottom of your bit kit. And this is the pick. So this right here is for getting into those small places. Some people, I guess, use this for cotter pins or charging springs, but there are several options for this. And again, this right there can fit into your 1/4 inch bit kit. So you can, again, have a lot of capability with your Leatherman Arc and pick and choose what you want. Now, one of the hardest options I had while trying to figure this out was, how do I find a cutter like the Leatherman MUT has? So what I actually went with, some of you may like, some of you may not, is actually the Grimm Workshop. This is their dog tag cutter. So what I went ahead and did was I bought this. And again, this comes in around that $11 mark right here. And then you can use this. And they even said it can be used in some circumstances as like a gut hook as well. So keep that in mind, but it is specifically designed for like a strap cutter, gut hook. So you do have a cutter right there. And then it does fit into this rubber part right here and sort of protects to some extent from this blade. And then you can use this keychain adapter, and then, I mean, it can fit right there very, very well into any small kit. So you can get all kinds of cool things from Grimm Workshop, but this is one of the things I thought would actually work good in a kit like this. All right, so again, you have all kinds of options. I hope this has helped, but the more I look, the more I find, so I had to stop myself buying all these options. But I do think it's cool that you're able to get all these and make up your own kits. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.